Asiemnisiega. So I'm out here having to chop up all of my salmon, and you know everybody wants to watch how. How do you do that, Kostednachen? How do you chop the fish? When you chop the fish, you chop the fish. So I'm going to show you how I chop the fish. So here we go. Wash your damn hands. Rule 1, go right now and wash your hands. Don't be coming out here with nasty, dirty hands too. Okay, you gotta have a sharp knife. Even if it's big, people say you gotta have a little tiny knife. I like my knife. It's a big one, but it's really sharp. Here we go. Get a fish. You know, this one, right out of the freezer. There's a little bit of ice on it still. Okay, it's your knife. Ring the tail. I'm chopping all the way in on the tail, leaving just the spine bone in there. See it? Come right in. Okay. Right here, there's a little itty bitty fin. I'm going to go underneath there and into the head on a high angle. You see the high angle I got right here? Coming in all the way down. Flip it over, do the same thing. Take the fin, go up behind it, cut all the way in so that they meet. See how that meets? Meets up there, up top. Okay, right there. Okay. Roll it over. See this guy in the back? Can you see him? This one right there? You can use it as your line. I'm just on the inside of it right here. See that? Going on a straight line from there to the head of the fish where those other lines meet right there, and dragging my knife back on the other side of this guy too, on the top side of the two fins on the back. And I'm going in and I drag my knife and I'm trying to find the spine on the inside. There we go, there it is right there. Running my knife along that spine. Okay, you can chop a few little bones, but you want to leave these rib bones on there. You don't want to have to worry about them afterwards. So I'm going in, make sure that comes all the way through, cutting up against those ribs. I can just feel those ribs on the end of my knife. Every time I use my knife, I can feel where they are. Try to come in as much as I can on those ribs and down. Okay, see, come in all the way, even up to here in the front. All the way. So now, see, there's the insides. I come all the way to the inside of the fish right there. Flip it over, spin it around. So here you are again. There's this guy here in the middle and this guy down the bottom, using them to make a line. Coming in, cutting right up to my other line right there, and following it right down to the tail. Okay, looking for the spine with the end of my knife. I found it. Making sure those two lines connect and pulling along that spine. That spine, it's just going to show you where you just drag along it. I'm going to cut off a few things in there, but you want to just drag along that spine. Find those ribs again where I was on the other side with my knife. I can feel them. It's going like lump, 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 lump inside. Over top of them. So I'm trying. Keep on top of those ribs so that when you're done, it's just one easy thing, right? I'll show you. You're almost there. Cutting on those ribs. This is the hardest part. Trying to hang on to those ribs without chopping into them. Okay? You don't want to chop into them. See? Once again, all the way to the inside of the fish. So now, I can take this fish, open it up, right? Take this part here, the head, and just almost rip it all right out. So that's the whole of the inside of the fish. Everything that you're like, I don't want to eat that. Now it's not in the fish no more, right? There's your fish right there. So I was going to make it look a little bit kind of nicer there, but that's pretty much that. You know? You got, and see in here, when we're here, like I like to leave that part. I just, like I like to leave all that on the inside. Maybe try to get rid of a bit of that like redness on there. You want to kind of get rid of that. Get rid of anything, extra in there that should have been yanked out with, the offals or whatever. But there you go. It's easy. See? See? Sure, you want me to do it again? watch the movie again. Just watch it over and over and over, and you'll see. Okay. Now I'm just gonna take a little bit of salt, and I'm just gonna, have a little bit of salt on there, and I'm gonna leave this thing overnight for a whole 24 hours, and then I'm gonna put it in the smokehouse.